A very good evening to everybody. Today I'm going to cover a very important topic that has been badly and erroneously taught by many content creators, financial influencers, financial advisors. So I thought it's important for me to highlight it because today, four prominent person to date has call out on this wrong teaching as well. Okay, thank you, Willie and Daniel. Good to see you. Mr. Meow is we're gonna see Mr. Meow soon. Okay, I was told that Mr. Meow has slimmed down because he kind of misses. Yes, thank you. And EDC, good to see you. Eddie, Priscilla, Jason, iSchool, Saquon, good to see you. Susan, and Elvin, Richard, Chris M. There's a rotation out of Broadcom, Micron, Intel, AMD. Oh, wow. I didn't know that. Okay. Uh, Arvin, I haven't seen you for some time. Good to see you. Okay. KP, good to see you. Jianming, good to see you. Xiao, Sandra, good to see you. Semiconductors stock sell down. Son, how much is Broadcom right now? That's the only stock I have. Okay. Yeah, they say the semiconductor stock is selling down big time. I don't know. Okay. Randy, Richard, good to see you. Wicked, good to see you. Okay. Now, huh? 15%. Wow, 15% down. Wow. Okay. Now, today I don't have time. I need to rush down to the airport to catch a flight back to Singapore. So I don't have time to say hello to everybody. Please forgive me, okay? And Saquon is asking a very important question. Why is Bitcoin plunging so much? I'm also asking experts a question. Okay. So today I want to change topic to talk about a very important thing on CPF Life. And for those people who are from Malaysia, please forgive me. And for those people international, but this is a very important topic. But you also highlight a very important topic. Now, I've been saying it, but today I've got experts that join me in the same chorus. So I think I want to talk about it very quickly because it touches 100% of all Singaporeans and permanent residents in terms of your retirement income. So there's a lot of wrong teaching. I want to call out this wrong teaching so that you all get correct thinking. Okay. Bell, good to see you. Okay. Tiger Liang said no sound. Can you all hear me, guys? Okay. I hope you all can hear me. Yeah. So quickly give a thumbs up and we're gonna start. Okay. I don't have time to. I only got. They sell Bitcoin to prepare for SpaceX. I don't think so. There was an expert. I can't remember his name. That that sold a few small percent of his portfolio, and as a result, everybody go into a frenzy. I think it's just too. I'm trying to think the right way to do it. It's just too speculative to the point of discomfort. So I would tell everybody, please don't touch Bitcoin. It is a very dangerous thing. Okay. Now I'm gonna start right now, and this is a very important thing. So give me 1 second. I'm gonna. Okay. All right. Now we're gonna touch on CPF Life. It's an important retirement bedrock that beats every instrument. And today I will share with you that there are four other super mega great experts that have come in. I think most of them, all these four are experts. They are way above my league. They are all saying the same thing as I do. And basically, they are also telling you the same story that I do as well, which is stop believing anybody that tell you otherwise. It's a wrong teaching that anybody tell you that CPF Life, oh, don't worry, man. I can invest and do better than it. Yeah, it's a wrong teaching. Okay, wrong teaching. I want to call that out. And today I've got experts that join me to call out this one. So I'm going to be very clear on this. Okay. So first of all, uh, Ching, our former Temasek CEO, and also the wife of our senior minister, Lee Hsien Loong, has called on this as well. Ting, I know her personally. She's a CEO of MoneyOwl. She also called on this one. Christopher Tan, of course, super mega guru and expert from CEO of Providend, also called on this one. And Genevieve Kwa from Business Times also called on this one. So is it sorry, is there a image frozen or no sound? I'm perfectly okay here. So are you able to hear and see properly? Because Irvin says he can't. Okay, but I think I can hear. So if you all can't, let me know. So all these four experts are a group of respectful people that are reaching the same conclusion as I do. So I want to call out what they are saying, and then I'll call out against those people who are telling you otherwise. Now, many financial advisors, content creators, financial influencers, what they do is that they say, oh, CPF Life, the return not so good. Nah. Okay. Stocks, unit trusts, ILPs, dividend funds, dividend ILPs, and a mix of all these can beat CPF Life. So don't go and top up your CPF, your retirement account to full. Just go for the bare minimum, which is your basic retirement sum. That's what they're saying. Okay. And some people say, okay, maybe not a basic retirement sum, just the FRS will do. Okay. But I don't think it's the right thing to top up all the way to ERS, because I can beat CPF Life with investment. Now I've been saying it that this is a wrong teaching. I got called out by some people and say that, this is your biased thinking. Only rich people can have this kind of thinking, whatever. I'm sorry. Today I got four experts that call out the same thing. So the right framework that we should operate on is this. Number one, as you grow older, you can't invest as well. You're getting old. How the hell are you going to invest that well? CPF Life steps in a time where the investment cannot perform for you, because investment are like a car. You got to drive it, right? When you are old, you can't even see the road. Yeah, how are you going to drive? So CPF Life, number two, is not designed primarily for investment returns. It is meant for longevity protection. How on earth are you going to calculate investment returns when you can't even predict how old you're going to live? You make some assumptions. Oh, if I live to 80 years old, I'll lose so much money. But if I live to 85, 90, 100, whatever, right? So you can't, I don't think anybody knows how long they're going to live. So I think it's very important that we understand that CPF Life is meant for longevity protection, to ensure that you will never run out of income. Where investment is meant for growth, there is a time and space for each of these instrument. Investment largely when you are younger. Okay, CPF Life is when you're older, right? You got to rely on the right thing. And the minute someone tells you otherwise, that's the wrong teaching. WRONG, wrong. There is no, under this circumstance, it's just wrong teaching. There's only two circumstances where this is something that you have to be more cognizant about. Number one, of course, there are people who just can't afford because their wealth is not high enough. I understand. Number two, some people really have life-threatening illnesses. Their longevity is being threatened. Yes, I think those are an issue as well. Other than that, to claim that I can out-invest CPF Life, as a completely wrong teaching. Okay, completely wrong teaching. Now, let me just say this. This Christopher Tan, we all know him. He's one of the most wisest men I've ever met in my whole life. I'm so glad that I learned so much things from him. He wrote an article, and it was quite an interesting story. I won't talk about the whole story. He just met a financial advisor. I think it was in a coffee shop or a hawker center. The financial Bokiasi, okay? Yeah, this one, okay. The financial advisor Bokiasi. Obviously, the financial advisor don't know who Christopher Tan is, okay? And went to sell him a dividend ILP. Now, he basically said that you should only put money up to your BRS in CPF, then invest the balance, okay, invest the balance into a dividend ILP. Now, of course, there's a conflict of interest here. I think Christopher Tan, being a gentleman, which he is, try to be very nice and tell this guy, no, 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 I don't think you know it well enough. This is the wrong teaching. Until I think the guy was so persistent that I think Christopher realized that, oh my goodness, this is such a wrong teaching. So his warning basically is this. I'm going to quote him. People may be giving up lifelong retirement security without fully understanding the trade-offs. So this is a very important thing. So to the financial advisor, I just want to say this. 你永远不是泰山了，永远不是 on your you you don't know who you are talking to. Yeah, Christopher Tan is a person whom shoelace are not worth to tie for him, no. So you can sell this concept to him. You must say out of your mind. So obviously you don't you don't live up to your job very well. Now jokes aside, Christopher Tan, of course, is a prominent gentleman, and I just want to say this, right? He is basically saying that make sure, okay, your lifelong retirement security is secured first. That's very important, okay? And don't trade off that away. So the promise of higher income, higher returns, higher inheritance, okay, in exchange is all, yeah, baloney, right? So now, Genevieve Kwa from Business Times, she's a finance writer. There's a long article in Business Times that talk about it, and I'll just say that she said the same thing, right? She said the same thing, right? Should you sacrifice CPF life income in favor of ILP, investment link policy? I think investment link policy is really borderline a wrong product. Borderline a wrong product. I didn't say it is. I say it's borderline. In exchange, in exchange for for ILP, you give up your CPF life income. That's a totally wrong and dangerous trade-off. That is better by far any insurance annuity in the sector. It is true. There's no insurance annuity that beats it. Okay. And there's no distribution charges, no recurrent fee income for life, government guaranteed. Wow. Okay. Is it stock, guys? Okay, so I think it's a very important retirement income tool. And I want to quote her. Okay, I want to quote her. She actually says this. Yeah, well, frozen. Okay, sorry, yeah. Okay, I'm just going to go on because sometimes it comes and go. Yeah, please forgive me. Okay, if it's a it's a China problem. From tomorrow onwards, don't have this problem. Okay, so forgive me. I'll just say this. Ho Ching's strongest advice and the biggest warning is this. He said, better still, we should put aside the enhanced retirement sum if we can afford it. Now, there are a lot of people who cannot afford it. That's one thing. But if you can afford it, go put money into an enhanced retirement sum. Okay? Now, a lot of people said, oh, don't worry, our ILPs are investment product, or I can out invest it. Total wrong teaching, wrong teaching. Okay. Now, to have security, sustainability, lifelong income guaranteed to 1995. And I believe that there was an article that came out that the Singapore longevity just got increased by probably about a year or two. Okay. So it is something, that we need to know that you got to have lifelong guarantee income, okay? And put money up to ERS, not FRS, if you can afford it. Now, you can't afford it, then FRS. Anyone that tell you if you can, I will put money into FRS. Actually, I can afford ERS, but I don't want, right? FRS, and then I'll invest the rest, right? Conceptually wrong thinking. Everybody need to get that correct, okay? Especially those from the financial industry, if they tell them and just say that, okay, don't put so much, but invest the rest into some other instruments that will sell you. Wow, that's a huge conflict of interest. Okay. Now, Chun Ting from MoneyOwl, she's the CEO of MoneyOwl, very wise lady as well. She calls CPF Life the bedrock before castle. Okay, bedrock before castle. And he says that before you chase higher returns, bigger inheritance, or more passive income, please first secure your retirement foundation. Okay. So secure your basic income first that is covered for life. Then you pursue growth, legacy, and surplus and all this. I'm gonna say this, I'm a bit borderline dangerous. Even the FRS doesn't give you a lot for retirement. Our cost of living is so high right now. It's so high right now that your FRS don't pay you. It's barely for subsistence. Okay. I think even your ERS right now is I think it's going to, you just adopt ERS, you'll probably give you $3,000, depending on what age group. And $3,000 is not a hell of money, Yeah. So let me come to, I'll do some Q&A later. So MoneyOwl CEO says this: for every Singaporean without at least the foundation of FRS to provide for basic living expenses, all other retirement aspiration are castle built on sinking sand. Right? When you build your foundation of your CPF on your CPF on when you build a foundation of retirement income on CPF Life, that's a castle built on bedrocks. Okay, that means strong, solid foundation. So that's, I think, something. Now, so in short, many of the financial advisors, wrong YouTubers, content creators, they all teach you the wrong thing because, number one, right, there is market risk, right? There is market risk when you do use investment, and there's credit risk, there is sequence risk, there's dividend sustainability. A lot of people think that all this can be replaced outside. It can't be replaced with a government guaranteed returns. So I think we also need to realize this: there's physical and emotional aging. As we grow older, as we grow older, the less cognitively capable we are towards investment. You got to accept this. This is human, right? I don't care how good you are, and the older you get, you'll be less capable. So now most of us are not expert in investments, and that will get even worse. So I think this is something that we need to think about. Now, there's also another dangerous thing that I would like to call out today. I just know of someone who got scammed a few $100,000. I'll cover the story another time. When you are older, the higher the likelihood of you being scammed is also higher. Okay? The likelihood of you falling into catastrophic financial events is higher, much higher. If you put your money into CPF Life, right? Nothing can take that away from you. Nothing. Nothing can take that away. Only death can take that away from you. So I think something that we need to all come to terms with. Now, this is where CPF Life protects you from longevity risk. That means that no matter how long you live to 100 years old, 120 years old, they'll still pay you that. Now, many of us underestimate how long we live and overestimate our investment capability, right? That's a very important thing. Then that is precisely why CPF Life cannot be replaced by investment product. So now, so all the experts, Ching basically says, keep at least your FRS, better still, go for ERS. ERS is 2 times FRS. Okay, this year is FRS is 220,000, ERS is 440,000. MoneyOwl CEO called it the Bedrock before Castle, right? It's a firm foundation. CEO or Providend called it, don't casually replace CPF Life. And of course, Genevieve Chua from Business Times say, tread carefully. Okay, so it's very important. Now, my perspective in closing is this: build your CPF Life. Go and max out, if possible, up to your ERS. I teach everybody how to do it in my courses. Okay, but for those people who don't want, just go and top up to ERS, do yearly top up to the maximum. In my case, I'll build it up to $7,000 over dollars, and I'll try to supplement with other CPF instruments as well. And as for investment, they are a bonus. As I grow older, my amount of investment will come down as a percentage because I'm just getting older. And whatever legacy and growth you have, these are on top of CPF Life. Okay. So the final takeaway is this: it's a wrong question to say can investment beat CPF Life? There are two different things, comparing apple to orange. The right question asked is, can investment, how do I ensure that I got lifelong income all the way to the twilight of my life? Okay, that's the most important thing. Yeah. So this is where I'm gonna stop right now. Okay. Any quick question? I got 5 minutes. I got 5 minutes. Any quick question? Okay, 5 minutes on this. Yep. Okay. So okay. Usually, if someone is very good in stock investing, one will access funds from capital gains income to top up years anyway. Yes, if I have excess funds, I will rush to top up my ERS. It's such a wonderful government give you money, take or don't take. Government give you money, take or don't take. Of course, we take, right? So Chris from Honey Money is correct. Now, so I consider myself quite a good investor. I'm not a guru level. I'm just reasonably good investment. But even wow, I don't think I can beat I don't think I can beat CPF Life. So I quickly go and chong my SA to as high as possible. The minute I hit 55, so I'm going to pack my ERS to the full and do yearly top up all the way. And then I'm going to live as long as possible. Okay? 我还没回国，我现在还在中国。So if I'm 61 years old, it's still worth the top up? The answer is yes, but you won't get as much, but you will get better than without. Okay? Try to stretch your payout all the way to after 65, right? If possible, 70. If you're still working, financially, still generating income from elsewhere, yeah. Okay, I'm 76. I'm very close to ERS. At my age, should I top up FRS? Huh? Wait. I don't understand your question. Okay, so if you, I don't know, at 76, you are already withdrawing your CPF Life. I believe you're on the old scheme. The old scheme is a bit complex. Okay, old scheme be complex. Okay, so I would suggest that you talk to CPF board. They are very nice people there. There are a lot of staff there. Go and talk to CPF board. They will help you to address this. Okay. Yes, I SM. So I don't understand your point. Okay, NG Tan say, hey, NG, I haven't seen you for 50 years. Where have you been? Yeah, good to see you again. Okay, good to see you again. CPF Life, what? Okay. Now, a lot of people have the wrong thinking. A lot of people say that, oh, the interest is being pulled, so I lost it. That's the wrong thinking, right? That's how annuity works, right? That's how annuity works. And then within CPF Life, there are three schemes. Some schemes will help you keep the interest. Some give you some schemes will let you pull your interest. In exchange, you get a high payout. So it's not so clear. Advice to everybody is learn CPF Life really very well. I've got if you want, I can get I can tell a very good course that Mr. So Ching is teaching. And he really educate everybody in the world of CPF Life really very well. Let me just tell this, your CPF is the most important. Your CPF is the most important retirement tool that will help you tide through your retirement. Shouldn't you invest time into it? Okay. So maybe at this opportune time, I see where I can pull out an old slide. Give me a minute. Okay, so this one. Okay, so this one, I'll just say this. Now, if you want to learn more about CPF and CPF Life, Mr. So Chin Heng, he's an ex-deputy CEO of CPF board. So nobody beats him in CPF. Nobody beats him in CPF, okay? He's also a co-founder of 1965 movement. And I took a lot of effort to ask him out to train our community. Okay, so if you want, there's a Skills Future funded course that he runs. I'm also co-teaching that course as well, but I teach maybe 20-25%. He teach 75% of it. Okay, please join this class, it will change your life, okay, in terms of CPF Life and CPF Mastery. So, and you also have a complimentary class for one more day. So it's a 2-day course, full day physical course that he teaches everybody on legacy and life mastery. So do attend his course if you can. Okay, you can just WhatsApp this number. And skills futures funded, so you don't need to pay out of your pocket. Okay. So anyway, let me just put this up if you are keen. All right. Okay. So now I've got another few more minutes. Any other questions? Okay. Any other questions? Yes, NG said, yeah, Mr. Lu, I agree with you. CPF Life will last until end of life. It's precious. Precious is the word. Okay. Have anybody below the age of 30 attended my course? Early days, yes. But CPF skills futures below 40 years old, the funding gets less for CPF for skills futures. As at today, coming mid-year, is it still okay to do housing refund? Of course, of course. As long as you're 55, as long as you're close to 55 or 55 and above, yes. Have been busier. Okay, NG, we're happy to see you. NG is the only one that's so persistent that cost me that managed to convince me to to do a Saturday course. CPF Life very stress-free. Don't you worry about volatility. Exactly. Yeah, Hidayat actually said, if you top up ERS at 55, assume the 4% interest would be enough to cover the increase in ERS. Yes, but I think there's a strategy that I do teach to help everybody get outsized CPF Life payment. Okay, yeah. So you attend that Mr. So's course, I will teach that segment inside. It's a kung fu that I didn't want to talk about it openly because there's some complexity, but it's a very important strategy, and I only teach in that course or my retire confidence course. 听得清楚，谢谢您。Okay, I'm reaching 65 in 2 years. Should I top up to reach FRS? Of course, of course, of course. You should if you can afford it, right? You should. Now, if you only have 50K, maybe you have you work overseas or you've not been working, okay? Then 50K will give you very low income payout. Don't you want to have a guaranteed income payout, right? The main issue is CPF is stuck inside. 30% is already forced savings. So I thought of having more is hard to swallow pill. Yes, but what have you thought that exactly at that age you are getting very high income every month? It's no longer stuck. It's now government almost like printing money for you every month. Okay, whoever puts money in CPF, locking the money away, to a time you'll be released out in to you in the floodgates. And a lot of people don't realize this. The funds that grow, okay, if you put into the right CPF Life plan, you can take out $100,000 in any time you need emergency funds. $100,000, your BRS. Recall, you can withdraw your BRS out. That's allowed by CPF rules. So a lot of people don't know the rules. So anyhow have, first of all, don't know rules. Anyhow teach others, and worst of all, impose on themselves an unfortunate uh, financial outcome for their retirement. I'm trying to correct that, guys. I spent my whole life teaching everybody how powerful the CPF is. Today, I'm trying to tell everybody how powerful the CPF Life is. But unfortunately, a lot of people, a lot of wrong teaching. Yeah, the 1M65 strategy that I taught for 11 years, I took years to overcome that wrong teaching. Nowadays, Hong Lim Park got no people, right? Thanks to our whole movement, thanks to myself, thanks to Mr. So Chining, that we spend so much time correcting it. This is the second big mistake that I want to correct to everybody. Okay, you can WhatsApp this number, and there will be have a colleague that will help you, tell you when is the next one. I think it's in July or something like that. Okay, it's almost committing to Oh wow. Okay, so Paul says this. He was almost committing to an ILP 6 months ago. Then I found Mr. Lu's video on ILP. Heng, I'm happy for you. Is there a ceiling to top up ERS account? Yes, 440,000 this year. Okay. Now, okay, ILP is a losing product. Yes. I bought my first insurance 17 HDB flat. Okay, never mind. That's too long. Okay, when is it? Okay, so Willie says Mr. Soul class is very good. Gain so much knowledge from him. There are three wise men in my life. Number one is Christopher Tan from Providend. Very wise, taught me a lot of things. Then Mr. So Chin Heng taught me a whole life transforming. He crammed 20 years of his teaching into 2 days for you. He taught me for 20 years. He crammed into 2 days to teach you guys. I told him, not that I convinced him after I don't know how long to do that. Don't waste this. It's a very, very big, huge blessing the minute you can attend his course. No one has attended his course and say it's a bad course. Okay? Yeah. Okay, 非常想 okay. Don't believe in ILP after 30 years still negative return. It's terrible, right? Upgrade skill can put money. Okay, all projection far. Yes, I agree. I'm waiting for investment course over a weekend. Wow. NG, very painful. You really want me to do it? Yeah, I'm gonna end my live stream very soon. There's nothing wrong using ERS as a good base. Easy investment, exactly, right? I'm topping up my wife SA and MA to full. Now our CPF SA and MA are max. Congratulations. Okay? Yeah. Congratulations. Thank you. I'm 57 years old. Because of your advice, I top up my ERS and MA now. I've got high interest in my OE. Wonderful. Top every start of year, I'm happy. When I receive my CPF statement, I'm so happy putting money in RA. Well done. I have to leave in 3 minutes. Okay. CPF is the best. No stress. Yes. Can we withdraw from RA? Yes. There are many ways you can withdraw money from your RA. Okay. So NG said, can think of CPF Life like a stress-free passive income until the rest of our life without worrying of running dry of funds. No need to worry your investment stocks up and down. Sleep well, eat well. Exactly. See, people are getting it right teaching. And anybody that teach you otherwise, it's wrong. There is no if, there's no scenario. There's only one scenario: poor health, not enough money. There are such people. I understand. Life is such that. Otherwise, go top up as much as you can. Okay. I'm 64 years old. How much can I get if I put in $200,000 now? Wow. This one, you go to your CPF Live website and try. Okay. Yeah. Gain so much from Mr. Lu. Follow him during the 2022 crash. Congratulations. Okay. We're waiting for a crash to come. We don't know when it come, but if it does come, we're all ready. Okay. Yeah. Tom Lee says you'll come between June to October. We're all getting ready. Yeah. I got a boy beside me helping me as well. Okay. Ben, say hi to everybody. I don't need to say. Okay. So this is the family fund manager now. So should CPF Life consider part of our bond portfolio? Of course. Yes. I'm 55 years old. If 100% fund, is it wise to top up 50%, invest the 50%? I need a lot more detail than that. Okay. Jian say Mr. Soul's course is life changing, definitely benefiting ourselves and life family. Yes. Okay. Just to ensure you still have cash flow for your urgent needs. I told you already, even if you top up to your retirement account to ERS, you can extract out your BRS, roughly your BRS, anytime you have an emergency. That's a lot of money, $100,000. Okay. All right. Okay. Those on the old scheme can go CPF and check out Ching CPF Life. Yes. Okay, guys. I really got to go. Okay. Tomorrow onwards, there shouldn't be a data problem. I have to apologize. You're tahan with me a 3 month, no, it's 3 weeks, sorry. 3 week China poor internet. Okay. So I'm going to go to the airport right now. We'll see you guys tomorrow. But this, I think, is an important message I want to drive out to everybody. Okay. Thank you. And I'll see you guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Okay. Bye bye, guys. Bye bye, guys. Bye bye. Bye bye.